If you've been watching the new A&E series about Scott Peterson based on the LA Innocence Project's findings about new evidence pertaining to Scott Peterson's case, let's talk about this. If you don't already, real quick, give my friend Carrie and I a follow here at One Crime at a Time. We have been watching this and we're kind of breaking this down, and we want to hear your thoughts too. Chris Pixley, a defense attorney, is seen with a former LAPD detective, Nanette Toosby, who now is a consultant with the Innocence Project, the LA Innocence Project, that is. Those are two very different things. The two are describing that the morning that Lacey went missing, that Scott was seen by the neighbor, Kristen, loading patio umbrellas into the back of his pickup truck. Scott's story was that he was going to load these patio umbrellas into the back of his truck and take them to the storage unit for the winter because they had nowhere to store them. It was presented in court, though, that Lacey's body was wrapped in blue tarp, was placed in the back of Scott's pickup truck, and was disguised by these patio umbrellas. She was covered with them. In the episode, they're standing outside of the storage unit, making it seem as though it would be very risky for him to show up at the storage unit with her body in the back. Well, clearly it was disguised, and they also make reference to how gutsy it would be for him to transport the body from the back of his truck into the back of the boat. But why would he need to do that right there in broad daylight in front of everybody when he can just hook the boat up, take it out to where he did, and make the transfer from the back of the truck to the boat at that location? Additionally, in the early part of this portion of this series, they talk about the fact that Scott left no evidence behind. He did all of those things, but he also left no evidence behind in the home. Well, it is believed that Scott actually smothered Lacey, so what evidence would you expect to find in the home if all you would find was the fact that she lived there prior to, like her hair, her skin, her nails? There was no secretion of bodily fluids there at the home. There probably was not anyway. So this whole entire thing, this is not new evidence. This is not new evidence that would make Scott deserving of a new trial at this point. But like I said, follow, we'll talk about the rest, and we'll see if we come to that same conclusion at the end.